Okay, this next exercise is something called a neck CAR. CAR just stands for controlled articular rotation. It's one of my favorite movements to help gain mobility in the neck, as well as help guide you with your neck stretches at home. We can all understand that everybody has different postures, different bodies, different abilities when it comes to how much range of motion you have, especially as we cross different ages. Sometimes it's a little hard to find the best neck stretch for us. So the nice thing about a CAR is that it's your way to sort of audit or evaluate yourself and help guide your stretching from there. There's only a couple rules with CARs. We don't want sharp pinching pain. Okay, so stabbing pain would fall into that category as well. If you have any pain that's sharp, stabbing, pinching, I want you to speak with your clinician, get them to help modify this exercise for you. We really just want stretching, pulling, dull, achiness. That's totally fine. We can generally work through that sort of thing. But like I said, if you get any of that joint, pinch, sharp, stabbing pain, make sure you pause and work with somebody through that. Okay? So I'm going to start off by walking us through a rep. And then as we go through, I'm going to speed it up and you can kind of just follow along. Okay, so we're always going to start with our chin coming down towards our chest. As we go through this, remember we're trying to work to our absolute end range of motion, okay? So I'm going to try to fight to get to my end. So I'm all the way down, and now I'm going to turn my head to the right as far as I can. From there, my ear is going to meet my shoulder, and then I'm going to start to bring my head backwards as far as I can. And then I'm going to rotate over to that other side. And then my ear is going to come down towards my shoulder. My head's going to start to come a little bit more forward. My chin is on my chest again. And then I'm going to rotate back to the center. Okay, we're just going to keep going another time. This same direction. Turn to the right. Ear to shoulder. Head starts to work backwards. I turn my head to the other side. Ear meets the shoulder. Chin starts to meet the chest, near the collarbone, and then I rotate back to the center. Okay, we're going to go the other direction. So chin's down. I'm going to turn to the left. Ear starts to meet the shoulder. Head starts to come backwards. And I'm going to rotate over to that other side. Head starts to come down to the side. Chin starts to meet the chest. And then I come back to the center. For this next rep to the left, I'm going to show you how to utilize this movement to help guide your stretching. Okay, so as I work through this rep to the left, when I feel like a really nice stretch or pull is happening, I'm just going to spend a little bit more time there and allow it to stretch out. Okay, so we start with that chin down. I'm going to turn to the left. Now, as I start to bring my ear to my shoulder, boom, right there, I got a nice big stretch coming along this line of this muscle right here. And I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds. Always a good time to check, make sure you're still breathing. Nice deep breaths, just let it stretch out. And then I'm going to continue on through that exercise. As I come back, I rotate over to the other side. And now as I'm coming down towards this side, and boom, right there, I got a nice stretch along the other side of my neck. This muscle group right here. I'm going to sit here, work through some breaths, and just relax, let it stretch out. And then I'm going to carry on through that exercise. So like I said, the CAR is a really great way to improve your range of motion, as well as help guide you with your own specific stretches at home, rather than going onto YouTube, searching up a specific muscle stretch or a specific type of stretch that maybe you don't get the most out of.